Clear out the room, I'm coming through, they wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill, I'm on a paper route. Extra, read about it, I'm today's trending topic. I put commas up, yeah, I put that on mamas. They tryna block all my blessings, they thought I lost for stepping. I bet on me and my team, ISO is what I'm repping. Put on for the whole city, yeah, I got them rocking with me. I bet on me and my team, ISO is what I'm repping. Sending emojis, I'm blowing up.
What's going on, BMW fans? Welcome back to BM Review. Today we have the beautiful 2022 BMW 430i Convertible. And let's not forget, this is also the M Sport. Before we get started, guys, just want to do a quick little plug. Check out our brand new Shopify store. It's www.bmreview.com. We do have some pretty cool accessories there. We just introduced some brand new BMW floor mats. So if you do have a BMW yourself and you want to check out some really cool floor mats that we have, check it out on our website. There's a link right down below. And before further ado, guys, let's go and get started. So today we're going to be talking about some 5 really cool features about BMW convertibles, the brand new ones. We're going to talk about some pretty cool features that these new vehicles have. And for today's vehicle, we do have this beautiful 430 convertible and just some cool little specs about it. This is a brand new color. It's called Brooklyn Gray. A lot of the new BMWs, the M Sport ones, are starting to get it. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best BMW grays that I've ever seen in my whole life. It closely resembles the Nardo gray that Audi has as well. But obviously we're all BMW fans here, so this one just does it just a little bit more better in my opinion. And also combined with the Shadowline package, we have some really cool blacked out trimming, blacked out grills. That's also a must-have too, in my opinion, if you are getting a M Sport vehicle. So before further ado, let's go to our first feature. You can now use the key fob. You could have done it before too, but now you can use the key fob to hold on the unlock button here. It'll actually put the top down. So we're just going to watch the whole thing. And it does put the top down pretty quickly compared to the last generation. As you can see, the top is already down, and as simple as that. Also, guys, one really big feature about the new convertibles and many other BMWs in general as well, but you can now use the key fob to do remote start on a ton of these vehicles, and the convertibles, the 2022s, are the ones that are going to have the X-Drive along with the remote start feature. If you do want to do the remote start from a key fob, again, if you don't know, you hit the lock button 3 times. And if you are having some issues with this, but you know that your car does have remote start, just go into the climate control settings of the vehicle and just enable remote start, because by factory you do have to enable it. Jumping into the trunk, you can push this little flap down. That's also another unique feature about convertibles. Right now I can't do it because the top is already within the trunk or within the vehicle. But this piece right here, you can push forward, and then that can create some more additional space within the trunk. Also, there's a nice little lever right down here as well. And what that is to basically remove the release for the rear seats so you can fold down the rear seats. And also, one quick little surprise that we'll see back there as well too. Just wait till I go around the vehicle. I'll show you. Just come right around. I'm going to fold down the back seats here, revealing some additional space. But also, guys, convertibles for BMWs, they also come with this nice little windscreen. I'm not going to pull it out the bag because one thing to mention for these new convertibles, I don't know why, is extremely difficult to put the windscreen back into the bag. The last time I tried doing it, literally took me about 15 minutes. So one quick note, if you are using the windscreen pretty consistently, unless you know a better way to put it back into the bag than I do, which you probably would, I would just leave it without the bag. But yeah, guys, the windscreen would plug into those little holes that you see above the rear seats right over here. You can see 2 little black holes on top, and then the windscreen would just go straight into there. If you guys didn't know, the windscreen helps with wind noise and also just deflecting the wind in general as well. Makes it a lot more easier to make conversation through a phone call or even your passenger, and just makes the ride a bit more enjoyable as well. So that's the purpose of the windscreen. If you guys know more additional details about that, please feel free to write down in the comment box below. Also, while we're getting pretty close to the interior here, check on these brand new seats. They are a burgundy color, but the more proper name that these seats are called is the Takara Red. That's right, the Takara Red is a beautiful, beautiful burgundy color within BMWs. I would highly, highly recommend it if you are looking into something that's red but also classy. Also, the leather that we're looking at, these seats were the Vernasca leather. BMW did introduce a new Sensitech with Takara Red as well, but that one's Sensitech perforated leather. That also feels really great as well. You can tell the differences between the perforated and the Vernasca by the holes within the seats. Also looking up here nearby the headrest, another convertible feature that BMWs have, and this they have had for a while now, but those holes that are on the neck rest, those are for your neck warmers. If you have a convertible, a lot of convertibles, they all have this, if you guys didn't know, but there are controls to basically blow heat to your neck so you don't get too cold, and also make the ride a bit more enjoyable while you have the top down. This is great for New Englanders like me, and for everyone else that live way up north. Also guys, taking a quick peek around the whole convertible. Again, check out the beautiful Brooklyn Gray. It's a fantastic, fantastic gray color. The black dot grills I'm a big fan of. I'm still getting used to the 4 Series grills that are not blacked out, or they don't have the Shadowline package. But the blacked out ones are really growing on me. Also, the rims that we're looking at here, they are the M double spoke jet black wheels. Now you can combine these with high performance all season tires, and if you're in mixed conditions, or if you live somewhere where there's mixed conditions, the all season tires will get the job done, especially with these new convertibles, the 2022s. You can option these with X-Drive. So BMWs with all season tires and X-Drive, it is pretty sufficient enough to get through the snow. Especially now that we have to deal with things like global warming and there's not that much snow, I'm pretty sure that this car would just kill it. Again, with the M Sport package, you do get the M Sport steering wheel. And package-wise, this vehicle did come pretty standard with just your basic packages. There's no adaptive cruise control or park assistance plus. Quick little peek around the rear quarter of the vehicle. The taillights do look great on this convertible. I'm a big fan of the new BMW taillights. If you guys haven't seen the new X3s and X4s, they're also doing a more smoked out look for the back taillights. And I think that was a great move that BMW did. It gives a nice little contrast with the rest of the vehicle. But standing back over here, you can get a pretty good look of the shape of the convertible, especially with the top down. There's definitely short turn heads, and this Brooklyn Gray combined with the Takara Red just makes it look a great it just makes it a great combination. But yeah guys, those are just some quick little tips or quick little features that I just want to show about the new convertibles. Again guys, if you guys do have any questions about BMW convertibles, especially these new 2022 ones, feel free to write it down in the comments down below. One quick note with the convertibles, that if you do get a 2021, more likely than not that vehicle is going to be a S-Drive version, which means that it will most likely be a rear-wheel drive and not the X-Drive, so just watch out for that. Also on top of that, the vehicle might not have remote start as well, so that's a big change between 2021 convertibles and 2022s, is that for 2022s they did introduce X-Drive. So if you want an X-Drive, get a 2022, and if you also want remote start, then just wait for the 2022 as well. Those were some big changes between the 2 years. If you guys have any questions, just write it down below. I'll be sure to get back to everyone. And also check out our brand new Shopify store, www.bmreview.com. Thank you and have a great day.